What's up, guys? It's John back here doing some mulching. So what do we got today? I got the ASV RT120 with my Fecon bull hog. Actually got this thing out, dusted it off, cleaned it off a little bit. Actually gonna run it today, and I think we're gonna end up selling it. I just don't use it as much. I have that deal with Shearex. Both very good heads, really like both of them, but this one's been sitting for a while, and I just don't like stuff sitting. If someone is looking for a good deal on a cutter head, give me a call or ask them. Probably, I don't know, somewhere around 24, 25,000, something like that. I don't know. It's probably got around 1,000 hours, 800, 1,000 hours, something like that. But anyways, back to the job today. So what do we got here? This is a future project for a church, and right on the other side of the truck there, that's kind of the one side, and then there's a subdivision right over here on this side, and they want to leave a buffer for them that they don't feel like, you know, clearing all the way up to these back of these people's houses. But it's not too thick, it's not terribly thick, a lot of just grass and ramble and stuff like that, but we're gonna stay off of this edge. I can't remember, the guy is supposed to be meeting me out here anytime, but I would say 40 to 50 feet off this back edge. So kind of cutting down right through here, get rid of this trash like this, trim up around these trees, make everything look good, and then it kind of goes back. I don't remember how big the area is, maybe 1.5 acres, 2 acres or something like that. We're not going to get into anything really big here because all this is going to get changed whenever they do the site work. They have a big retention pond they got to do, and park, you know, the whole 9 yards. So looks like there was garage here or something, so we got to watch out for metal, that's for sure, on this one. So we got some trash over here. I didn't really walk it too much whenever I looked at it. I remember it was raining. The old fuel pump thing here, or something, fuel. Oh, she's empty. Oh, got oil in it. Interesting. Something. That's cool. So, yeah, we're gonna working down, pushing everything back that way, getting it cut, and really so they can see what they got. You know, that's the biggest thing. And then they can come out here and lay out buildings and see what they want to do, and then take out the bigger trees later whenever they do all the site work. So let's get the old 120 off there, get her unloaded, and let's start doing some work. Alright guys, so just want to jump on here real quick. Got Wyatt here with me.
What's up, Bubba?
So anyways, alright, want to jump on here real quick and let you guys know I did decide to, when I did this video of selling them, of that job where what you guys are watching right now, and the mulcher heads for sale, we're also going to sell the machine. So just with our plans coming up for the summer, which you guys will find out in the next video, so you'll have to stay tuned and wait to see what's going on there. We're not getting out of the business, but we're just the 120s. It's a good machine, it's a good backup machine, but she's time to go. So I just kind of decided to go ahead and sell it. It's a good time to sell it. So it's got a little over 4,000 hours, I think, like 4,100 hours and change. you know, I just replaced both drive motors within the past 100 hours on either side. You know, hose here, hose there, motor, everything else runs like it should, operates like it should, but it's I'm asking $55,000 for the machine and the cutter head. So if anybody's interested, shoot me an email. Jody will put my or a message. Let's do email. So if anybody's interested, give me a shout. And you know, I'm asking $25 for the cutter head and $25 for the machine. The cutter head, which is crazy, the cutter head's worth almost as much as the machine is these days. But all right, so if anybody's interested, give me a shout. All right, here we go. Let's get this front section done. A lot of traffic out there. Glad I got this trap door on this thing. Just close that up. Keeps anything metal or debris or anything from shooting out there at anyone. I like just crack it just a little bit like that. We'll do a couple passes this way and then start running left to right. So what I'm doing is I switch directions because the closer traffic to me, I would be facing them. So if like something did fly out, like as far as a stick or piece of metal or whatever it was, flew out, it wouldn't be hitting the front of their vehicle. Hopefully it would hit the back of their vehicle. You know, debris or whatever, because you never know alongside roads like this. We've hit tires, chains and binders, you name it, hit it alongside a road. So just anything we do to be careful and cautious. So I'm going with the traffic now, and then once we start pushing up that way, it's really not that bad. You know, once I get 50-60 feet off the road, it's a lot safer. All right, give you a little update. It's been about let's see here, about 2 hours, and I got the road cut out, got these 3 trees limbed, got all that finished right there. So I'm gonna move the truck out of the way, get it over here down in my finished area, and then I'm gonna start pushing my way this way. Oh, what is that? Must have backed over something. We're good. I think we're good. No big deal. But yeah, I want to start working my way this way and working down. It does get wider in the back that way. This side is kind of straight, but this one has a little bit of an angle back that direction. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a building back there. But we're gonna stop shy of that other property. So yeah, it's moving right along. Once it got away from that road, things were able to pick up, and a lot of this is just ramble and grass and stuff like that. But it looks like, I think I know what that is. Looks like an old well cap there or something. Ow. So we got to be careful of that. Looks like it's been filled in or something. But let me get the truck moved out of the way, and I'll set you guys up, and we'll do some time lapse or get it on the tripod for you. Let's check this out real quick, guys, see what we got in here. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, an old well. Yeah, it's what it looks like, but I mean, that ain't nothing but 2 foot deep, or either that or someone just stuck it in the ground for some reason there. I don't know. But who we're working for, this is actually a church property, not my church, someone else's church. So as I was doing this, something to think about for anybody else, that when you work for an individual, you're working for one person. When you work for a business or a church or something like that, think about like you're working for a lot of people, and a lot of eyes are gonna see that. So, I mean, I always try to do the best I can on each job. There's some things that I'm not as picky on, you know, if it's way back in the woods somewhere, or if we're just doing like a 4-wheeler trail or something. But out here in the open, where a lot of eyes, a lot of people are going to see it, you know, I'm going to take my time, and we'll get out the weed eater and weed eat around that real nice, make it look good. You know, same thing with this stuff over here. We'll get all that looking good. And some people might be wondering, why in the world am I forestry mulching this? You know, all of that can be done with the bush hog. Our majority, I'd say, you know, 75% of what's out here is just briars, weeds, tall grass, you know, stuff like that. But something I wanted to show you, I walked over here real quick. I just did a quick glance, but when I came out and looked at this project, I don't know, several months ago, this field over here, this is the property line somewhere right in here, so I think this is actually for sale. This looked very similar to that, and they bush hogged it. I can tell they bush hogged it. For one, how high the stems are. So they have you know, that's not that big a deal. But this right here is what, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it is, I'd say 6 inches and maybe an inch around. That's not that bad. Okay, but like, look at this one right here. So this right here, it's a little stub sticking up everywhere. If you were to come through here with an actual mower and hit that, you would destroy your little 0-turn bad boy, or whatever you got, a John Deere or whatever it is. One thing I like about the forestry mulching, it gets everything tight to the ground. If you raise it up, you know, 2 to 3 inches, I don't know what, 3.5, 4 inches is typically where you would cut something like this, you know. But there isn't hardly anything out here in this area that I went over. Okay, here's a stick laying on the ground, but it's loose. Okay, if it hits it, it's just gonna spin and go. I mean, there was small saplings in here and stuff like that, but see, I can't even find anything that's sticking up like that. Everything gets cut so close. Okay, here's one thing right here that I kind of missed. Should have ran over that a little bit higher, but still, that's not that high compared to those other ones. Really try to, what my point is, using the mulcher to get everything tight to the ground so someone can very easily cut it and keep it maintained with something as simple as a 0-turn mower or even a small bush hog. They don't have to worry about tearing anything up in the future. That's all I'm trying to get at. Not to say I'd have ever missed stubs, because I do. But all right, let's keep going here. guys, look what I found. Honestly, don't know what it is yet. I thought it was a tiller motor or something, or yeah, I think, oh mercy. Yeah, it's got a little tire on it. Some kind of tiller. I didn't hit it, I just pushed it out of the way. Oh yeah. Jump out. The PTO right there or something. Yup. Oh yeah, think we can get it running? Yeah, I don't think so. Oh man. Lovely. We'll get it pushed up over here out of the way. Got it. All right, guys, it's getting close to, well, it's past quitting time. It's after 6 o'clock. This is a busy road going out right here out to 385, and it's been backed up all the way over to here and everything, so I wasn't in a huge rush to go out and sit in traffic. But this is kind of like right here where I last stopped recording, but I did a big push, tried to get as much of that done as I could. They're calling for rain tomorrow, so I want to try to get as much done as I could. I'm actually gonna finish up and do this weed eating around this stuff and up there at the road, just so I don't have to do that in the morning in case it's coming down. I could just hop in the machine and hopefully get all the finish up all the mulching. I went through and trimmed out all the around all the trees the best I could, and let me grab this real quick. This drives me nuts. I went through and grabbed or trimmed out around the keepers, and got, I would say, 95% of that. So the plan is, if it is raining, that I don't have to do a bunch of work in the rain, 'cause who likes to work in the rain? Not me. But so I'm gonna jump on the weed eater real quick, finish this up, and we'll be back tomorrow morning to finish out this job. And just like that, we're back here. So last day I was here was on a Thursday, and it poured rain all day Friday. Came over here Saturday. It's like, oh yeah, I'll get started. So I filled up machine with fuel, brought it down here, and it was like a lake down here. I'm like, well, this is not gonna work. I mean, you could see all like the, I don't know what you want to call it. It's where the water was rushing, and it left all those fines, ripples on the ground there from the grass. But hopefully we're gonna knock this thing out here real quick, get this done, wrapped up. Got another job to go to. So I think where I left it the other day, oh man, there's still standing water back here. Good grief. Look at this. What a mess. Oh boy. So we're just gonna work around it, do the best we can. We just gotta go from there all the way to there and that corner to here. So I'll go down in here and start working and not try to get in any of this mud yet, but hopefully get it knocked out here quick. So let's get the machine warmed up. Let's get to it. right, guys, getting pretty wet up through here. I tried to take the cutter head and reach and rake that stuff back. I didn't bring the mini with me. I kind of wish I would have, but it would have been fine had it been dry. But being wet like this, I probably would have picked a lot of this stuff up and brought it down to a central location. But it is what it is. I didn't think I'd get it would be as wet as it is. But I mean, you can see, I mean, it looks okay. It's not the best, but at least it's mulched. You know, at least it's cut. It just looks muddy, but I hate that look. But all right, I'm gonna finish off this last little bit right here, and then hopefully we'll get wrapped up here in no time. All right, guys, here it is, all finished off. Everything, that's what I did the other day. All that's done through there, and then I came back, finished up that this morning. So we got it wrapped up. Everything looks good. Customer just came and paid me. So getting it loaded down, heading to the shop, and gonna get this thing cleaned up, and we got to go backfill over at my sister's house. So like I said, if anybody's interested in this cutter head, it is for sale. And yeah, you guys have to stay tuned. We got some pretty neat opportunities for me and Jody and the kids that we're gonna be doing. So you'll have to stay tuned for that, but we'll be talking about that in some future videos. So be sure to subscribe so you can stay with us through all that. But yeah, so this is for sale, and if it is sold, I'll put it in the top comment there that it has been sold by the time the video comes out. But thanks again for watching. Have a good one, y'all.